Taurus, we commence on the 12th of July 2021. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool. Together we're a collective, and without you this doesn't work. I've been having a little talk at the beginning of all the reads this time because I want to try and get you to understand the readings more and get deeper into the signs that Spirit sends you, etc. Numbers, pennies from heaven, white feathers, animals, insects, birds, etc. All messages, music. You just got to know how to interpret the signs. Forget about speech and think with the mind. So it will be to your benefit if you know your rising sign, your ascendant sign. It's known but as both for whatever reason. If you don't know your time of birth, there are astrologers out there like Gregory Scott that can revert back into your past, important dates, and keep going until they find the time of birth through the astrology. It's an exact science, they can do this. But if you do know your time of birth, download any of the apps that do, or just do it online, free natal charts. Put in your details, put in your time of birth. It will tell you your chart, where the planets are, what houses they are, etc. A pure Taurus would be Taurus sun, moon and rising. If you've only got one planet in Taurus, or one house with Taurus in it, then you will be more likely to lean towards the sign of your rising sign, or that you have more planets in it. So I want you to be able to read or watch all of your signs, sun, moon and rising, or the house in which you are having issues. So as the 7th house, marital issues. See what the sign is in your 7th house and watch that video. It will pertain to you. So if your sun is in Taurus, you're practical, you can express yourself practically, you're pragmatic, conservative, reliable, persevering and stoical. You continue regardless of setbacks and never abandon anything. If your moon is in Taurus, we've got emotionally entrenched, which is not a good thing. Faithful, possessive, unimaginative, with ingrained habits and a powerful maternal instinct. The moon in Taurus craves security and abhors change. So you really don't like change. And if this isn't resonating, that's because your ascendant sign is different. Taurus ascendant experiences the world steadily through their senses. So what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can touch, etc. What you can taste. But Astro DJ's song, what they're giving me, is worrying me because of the story so far and your yearlies and everything. So the song is Lock 'em Up. I don't know who it's by, and it is a rock song. It is a very possessive, which Taurus has that trait, song. So, and I'm getting, if I can't have them, no one can. That's not a good or healthy situation to be in. These messages, what Astro DJ give me, can be totally separate from the tarot card read. So I will find the song, I will put the details in there that may or may not pertain to you. even so, that said, we will now carry on with the tarot read. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the week commencing the 12th of July? Spirit, please. So this is what I'm worried about. 9 years of a codependent situation. Not standing on your own 2 feet. Needing others to prop you up. Enabling others or letting others enable you to stay stuck. Because you stick with things way past their sell-by. It's, you are being forced on a new journey because I know you wouldn't take this yourself. It's a risk. And you've got to follow your dream. I was born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. A risk taker. Possibly someone or something new, a bolt from the blue even, that causes you to move forward. You've been living in a dream world for at least 7 months. Too many options, confused, not knowing which way to turn. There could be a house move, a wedding, a celebration, a doorway that you need to take. It's a temptation and you don't like change, but you're being pushed through this doorway and moving from stormy waters to calmer ones. Hopefully not taking the baggage of the past with you. You're finally in the upright. You are speaking your truth and sorting out material matters. You're blessed 3 times. But there is a narcissist involved here, and it could be you or someone you are close to. Someone who loves themselves more than they love you. A water sign cusper energy. Could be a Pisces, Aries cusper. Could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusper. Whatever it is, it could be a water sign child even that's causing problems. But you need to feel the fear and make this change anyway. Perhaps a house move. It's finding the inner child and learning to play. You are very by the book, and that's not a good thing. Nine years of being stuck in a codependent situation where you're not, somebody is locked up. It's as simple as that. Whether it's physically or mentally, somebody is locked up. And you need to change that. Yeah. No commitment. Over emotional. Immature. In love. Love has left the building. torn between two houses, two people, two situations, two jobs, torn between what you should do and what you want to do. Go with what you want to do. Stop being so straight-laced. Confusion is massive, and you haven't learnt your lesson. Those born on the 18th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Path of blood and tears, where you have made a prison of your own mind. You're overthinking things. There is a way out, you just can't bear to see it. And it's causing violent conflicts. And I think it's you that wants to win at any cost. You're not bothered about being happy, you just want to win, or someone is. And I'm sorry if this is coming across as I'm beating up on you, Taurus, but if it isn't you, it's someone else. 5 weeks of conflict. Somebody's very, very prickly. Yeah. Either unfaithfulness or over-emotional. These two people are just not, there's no love there at all. Somebody may be drinking a lot. Yeah, it's toxic. Massively toxic. Could be Capricorn energy, but I don't think so. I think it's just someone feels trapped and locked up. There's no love here. You're not even loving yourself because you're refusing to make this decision. You're refusing to face facts. You're trying to protect your heart. You're in denial, and this is a chapter that needs to end. It's not over. And you have to face something to settle this once and for all. There's delays in going forward, in travel, in making this new beginning, because you refuse to see. There's one on the 21st, living or past, that for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way, as is the 15. If you're shackled to something, or someone is shackled to you through vows, contracts, or just caring what other people think too much. It's not a good situation at all. Manipulation, the master puppeteer. People are getting hurt. Collateral damage. Someone needs to communicate the truth. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child perhaps might out of the mouths of babes. Just cutting through the bullshit and getting to the point, really. Clarity is needed because this is a very dark situation. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th in an unhealthy situation at the very least, or negative energy, living or past it for your diary and address, the Taurus, the psychic, the medium, somebody keeping secrets. It's not nourishing yourself, putting the wrong things into your body, alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, whatever it is to numb the pain. And the words not coming out properly, be it written or spoken. It's just a dark place. 2nd or the 29th. You need to stand on your own 2 feet. You don't need to be dependent on anybody. You need to learn to have self-respect and to look after yourself. Aries energy. A makeover. A new beginning. A rebirth, if you like, will bring success. This is the divine masculine. He's all the 4 kings in one. He could be a partner, could be a father figure, could be a government official or a boss. He's very successful. It's his way or the highway. It's stubbornness. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Love yourself, not in an egotistical way, but enough to have self-respect, because this is not a good situation. You need professional advice, doctor, priest or lawyer. There's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cusper man that is detached, unemotional, clear thinking, and quite prepared to cut anybody out of his life that isn't serving him anymore. Yeah, it's a nightmare as far as you're concerned, because you really don't want change. Sleepless nights. Spirit say that it might make you feel better if you realise the one thing that they're trying to tell you, and it's probably a Virgo that's your soulmate, but whatever this situation is, you are not meant to go on this next new journey alone. But first you have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet, to not need anybody, because it's the needy bit that makes you paranoid, that makes you aggressive, that makes you want to hold on too tightly to things and people. You have to walk away from everything you've ever known, everything you've ever been taught, make your own beliefs, realise who you are, and Spirit are going to send you on that journey, but not alone. There will be somebody in spirit or in the flesh that walks beside you. They will hold their lantern up to light your way so you do not stumble and fall. There may be issues with hospital doors. You may have some illness, but it's not something that's bad. You will get it sorted. It's the abdomen, the intestines. It could be the lockdown again. In September, we may get another issue with lockdown. I don't know, because they make it up as go along as far as I'm concerned. But those born on the 9th or the 27th, live in or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So it's walking away from everything you've ever known, and it's going to be big for you because you don't like doing that. But love has left the building, so there's no point in staying in this situation. Okay? Just don't try locking them up. Whatever you do, the more you try and hold somebody in something they don't want to be in, the less likely they'll be want to be with you. If it's yours, let it go. It will come back to you. If it's meant to be yours, it will always be yours. But don't be so dependent on somebody that you have to manipulate them to stay with you. Self-respect. Because there is love to be had, but it's external to this situation. A young female energy, perhaps a daughter, will have a positive effect on this situation. She will be of service to you. There is possibly a stolen inheritance, or you believe that somebody stole somebody's inheritance. Married woman with children, I believe that's who I'm talking to. Somebody is holding their breath to see what will happen next. Why are you waiting for other people to decide the outcome of your life? Because this is a gentleman that doesn't know what the hell, which way's up. He doesn't know his ass from his elbows, my granny would say. He is stuck either in furlough, between jobs, about to retire. He doesn't know what he's going to do next. He hasn't got a clue. This is problems within the home and family. Perhaps the house is even in repair. It's not a good situation. And yet there you are being sickeningly loyal and faithful when I don't think this situation warrants it. Hanging on for grim death, and it screams of desperation. Faithful, loyal companion. They know that you're always going to be there. Well, why not give them a curveball and not be there? Sorry, but from what I get on these cards, it screams an unhealthy situation. But you feel you have to be loyal for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. We'll see. This is just a weekly. Don't forget. But there seems like a bigger story behind all this. Something is not right. Yeah, you need peace of mind. You're going to send yourself daft if you carry on overthinking this. You are manifesting things by your paranoia, I believe. So what you've got to do is take your mind out of that, because everything that exists started out as a thought. And imagine unicorns, blue skies, sandy beaches, the positive side of life, not whatever this is. Yeah, because what you give out is what you get back. There could be a Leo involved in this somewhere, but it's reciprocation. You don't give to receive, but you don't keep giving when nothing's coming back either. Because this isn't for you. Do you see that? It's not for you. And it's good fortune that you're getting out of this. You won't think like that. But somebody's been playing mental games with you. That's a game of chess. Strategy to get what they want. You need to be happy. A celebration is coming up, maybe a birthday, an anniversary or something. Perhaps you're thinking, oh, at least if we get to this anniversary, everything will be fine. You're moving the finish line. Yes, you want to go the distance. We all want to finish what we started. But Jesus Christ, how many times are you going to move the finish line? Deep down, you know what I'm talking about, and I know you do. So it's time for a nap. Get out of this lies, deceit and theft and give yourself a break. Christ Almighty. And there it is. It's time for you to heal. Would you but know it, the place where you've been wounded and hurt and damaged is where the light comes in. It shows you what you don't want so that you can heal and go for what you do want. Healing. This is the key to all your problems. Number 8 is massively important. Chiron is the wounded healer. You will help others in your healing. Others will see how strong you are and heal themselves. So, the wound is the place where the light enters you. This is a karmic situation where there are secrets and hidden enemies. There could be a Pisces involved. It is sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people. It's playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want. That's not good either. Or they are doing it to you. Don't say yes when you really mean no, because you're just breeding contempt. Healing needs to take place before you're able to deal with this matter. Chiron takes about 51 years to come round. The man horse, so there's born 1966 plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved. It's the centaur. It may be somebody with a limp or an old injury to the leg. Apollo is mentioned, the god of light. So something is being illuminated, or for those of you who live in my hometown, maybe you're going to Apollo for a drink and you see something. It's a bridge between the outer and the inner planets. In the chart, Chiron's place shows transitions linking the mundane to the extraordinary. So miracles can happen now. This planet takes you through that darkness. And when we come out the other side, we are stronger than we ever realised we could be. But you have to pass through that black place first. And that's the bit you don't like. Chiron has a relationship to the 2 astrological signs of Virgo, which I said is positive. Yes, we need a Virgo. Someone to walk beside you. Absolutely fantastic, Virgo. And Sagittarius. Chiron lords over matters of health, illness and disease. That will be healed. And especially how they relate to personal journeys through life. You have to see the darkness before you see the light. You have to experience sickness before you have lasting health. Chiron also represents the resurrection, so something being reborn. This is a card of great transformation, and in many ways you are rising from the swamp. You are healing yourself, but you must take that gift and pass it on and learn how to restore others. You can mend your wounds and embrace the process and understand that it's a gift. Even if it's illness or dysfunction, Chiron is also an expert in alchemy, which gives us the ability to transform the mundane into the marvellous. It's a blending of energies. We don't just throw out the old. Nobody's saying that. There is wisdom there, but you should also embrace the bold and the new. In keeping with this, Chiron also governs quantum physics, medicine and astrology. When this card turns up in a reading, it can indicate there are health matters, or that issues of a medical nature may be of concern, and we address that. This matter may have to do with the health concerns, most especially your emotional healing. At this time, you may find yourself visiting or having interactions with health facilities, or any place that has to do with healing of mind, body or spirit. It is also a time of teaching and learning, so schools may figure in. Certain sorrows of the deep past, yes, will be resurfacing. So be very careful that you don't repeat the old pattern because of the codependency. These will keep resurfacing unless you face them directly. If not faced, that pain will continue. This is time for you to wake up. You can resolve this. The symbol for Karen is a key, and this card says that you have the key to open the right doors at your asking. To do this, you will have to work with the wounded or downtrodden in some way. So if this is true, it's now time to save yourself and others. This is a bridge between the tangible and the intangible. Shamanism, facing yourself, journeys, the higher mind, religious ideas, heeding the call, deep listening, being bold, a journey through the darkness, spiritual growth after an abandonment, a difficult or painful passage, deep inner healing, therapy, having to seek medical aid quickly and unexpectedly, medical tests, homeopathic medicine, chiropractors, issues with the spine, the bones, and also internal organs, the need to heal or be healed, a wounding of trust, accidents, falls, someone getting hurt, feeling the pain for others, healing or teaching others via your own pain. So someone may be suffering now what you have suffered in the past, and you can help them heal quicker by telling them your story. Empathy, kindness, duty, responsibility, unnecessary worry, what you do as a routine, tedium, job changes in connection with self-healing, publishing in the areas of alternative health or traditional medicine, home remedies or learning about health benefits through the natural world, writing, being out in nature, the colours green and brown. You will survive this. This is a healing process. Contemplation, medicine, illness, grief and redemption. You may be in limbo for a while, but do not return to that codependent, toxic situation. Thanks for listening.